Read more news with Loop. Listen more with D-Music. Plus extra data. It's simply more bundled together. 51 gigabytes for 7 days for only $2,000. Live the experience with Digicel. Activate today on the My Digicel app.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaiser Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening and welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaiser Radio. I am Kevin Smith. Let's get to the news in detail. When countries like Guyana signed up to be members of the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, they agreed to follow a set of international standards to seek to ensure all financial transactions between governments and companies in the forestry, fisheries, mining, and oil and gas sectors are in the open. This way, citizens have a clear idea of how much money should be in the national purse and can therefore question how it is being spent to improve their livelihoods. But for the second time, Guyana has failed in its attempt at producing a report which accurately captures the transactions between state and companies. According to the 2018 report, the extractive industries pumped $27.6 billion into the economy in 2018, but 39% of that could not be verified. The report, totaling 178 pages, notes that there are three reasons for this. The first is that companies operating in the sector have refused to give up details on their payments to the state. The second is that government agencies such as GRA are prohibited by law from giving out tax data without written waivers. The third reason is that the country's export and production data is in total disarray. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department's country report on human rights practices for Guyana has found that the ranks of the Guyana Police Force are frequently engaged in acts of corruption, a practice that also taints the country's magistracy. The recently released report on Guyana found the magistrates' court was plagued with inefficiencies, and alleged corruption in the magistrates' court system affected citizens' ability to seek timely remedies in civil matters, and there was a large backlog of civil cases. Pointing to the hurdles facing the country's judicial sector, although the law provides criminal detainees prompt access to a lawyer of their choice and to family members, the report noted that authorities occasionally did not fulfill this right. Get the full details in today's Kaiser News. And now let's tell you the shortage of drugs and medications has been continuously affecting health facilities countrywide, which resulted in numerous complaints being raised by patients. This state of affairs was acknowledged yesterday by Chief Medical Officer Dr. Narain Singh. Dr. Singh said there is no denying that there is a shortage of drugs. He stated that it has been an ongoing problem in the health system, but of recent, because of the prevailing coronavirus pandemic, the shipment of drugs and medications that were ordered by the government were delayed. He noted that prior to this, on most occasions, drugs would have reached these shores within 2 to 3 weeks' time. He added that some drugs are now taking as long as 2 to 3 months to arrive in the country. And moving on, Guyana is being sold a gas-to-shore project by its administration, but revelations are illustrating an increasing price tag. Former Trinidad and Tobago Minister of Energy Kevin Ramnarine disclosed that the pipeline alone will cost the country some $800 million, but the more important facility would be the facility which is to condition the gas or to fractionate the gas. This, in essence, refers to a refinery-type facility to separate the associated gases, which would land onshore, a fraction of which would be used to supply Guyana with an oversupply of electricity. Ramnarine said that the Guyana government, before forging ahead with the project, needs to determine what is best to develop industries that are sustainable. And moving on, a contractor tasked with executing emergency works at the Yakasari stretch of the road at Blackbush Polder, Berbice, was yesterday put in the hot seat when President Irfan Ali paid a visit to the area yesterday. The president had a brief meeting with the residents of Yakasari, during which time they got the opportunity to raise burning issues that have been affecting them for some time. NDC councillor Bibi Farouzuddin revealed that the contractor of the road works at Yakasari was in fact selling the dirt removed from the road. The counselor informed that the dirt was being sold to the tune of some $3,000 per load to random persons who expressed interest in acquiring it. The contractor responsible for the ongoing works at the Yakasari Road is Rafiq Kasim of R. Kasim Construction Service. The president, seemingly taken aback by the complaint, immediately instructed that the contractor be summoned to the meeting. After questioning him, President Ali told the contractor to find the dirt and return it. And moving on, an ex-cop was arrested for allegedly obtaining money under false pretense. The former policeman, Paul Watson of Zeelat East Bank Essequibo, was arrested on Tuesday. It is alleged that Watson obtained money from an individual by pretending that he was in a position to assist the person in obtaining a firearm license. According to a police report, Watson was previously charged for a matter of similar nature. The Guyana Police Force is urging persons who may have been defrauded by Watson under similar circumstances to report the matter to the nearest police station.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaicho Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.